Hello everybody, it's That Zoo, and it's the new LP brought to you by Sega. It's been a while, hasn't it? This is the first Sonic game I've recorded in a while. And that wasn't an extra episode or anything. This is the new full-on Let's Play of Sonic Triple Trouble on the Game Gear. The fourth 8-bit Sonic game release. Unlike the other ones, though, this one never had a Master System release. This is exclusively on the Game Gear. So screw you, Master System. So this was released in 1994 by Sega. By now, the Super Nintendo was already out, I think. I forget the exact dates of the consoles. I want to say the Super Nintendo was 93, but I'm probably wrong on that. But yeah, I think the Game Boy was probably already out too. Oh yeah, Game Gear, Game Boy. Don't listen to me. I don't know my video game history. Don't listen to me. You're here to watch me play Sonic, right? Yeah, this is... Even though I never beat Triple Trouble, like I did with the other Game Gear games, Triple Trouble is probably my favorite of the 8-bit main platformer ones. The levels are bigger, and it just feels better, you know? You gotta have that feel, you know? But yeah. Let's get this started, shall we? On the main menu here, if you just press start, you go to the start screen, but if you press up and down to get a time attack and a sound test, which I'll look at later. But for now, let's start the game. Like Sonic Chaos, you get to choose between Sonic and Tails. Unlike Sonic Chaos, Tails can go to the special stages as well. So you get the five emeralds of Tails, but again, we're going to play as Sonic, because who would want to play as Tails, right? The first zone is Great Turquoise. It's not a hill zone, but it's greenish, and it has hills. Yep, this is Sonic Triple Trouble. You got the spin dash, and you got the peel out. Basically, you got your moves from Sonic Chaos to Sonic. And Tails as well. You basically got the move set from Sonic Chaos. But you also may notice that there's the ring counter in the top left goes into triple digits. Yep, you can carry triple-digit rings here. So yeah, that's a fix. And also, this is the first Sonic game where you don't lose all your rings when you take damage. Well, I did there because I didn't have a lot of rings. But yeah, if you get hit by an enemy, if you get hit by spikes, if you take a damage from spikes, that's 50 rings you lose. And if any other form of damage is 30 rings. So enemies getting squished. I don't know, getting squished is an insta-death in this game. You may notice I'm sort of zipping through this pretty quickly. Well, that's because the special stages in this game work like Sonic 2. You know what I mean by that, right? What happens is that you find the special stage entrance, and when you have 50 rings or more, you're allowed in. See, here it is, the Emerald Monitor. See, when you break it open with 50 rings or more, the stars appear above it. You go in, and you're in the special stage. Now, this also works like Sonic 2 because when you exit the special stage, you lose all your rings, and the rings all respawn back. So that's why I sort of zip through it really quick. I'm going to go back and recollect them all. Because, you know, that's how I do it, you know. Captain Slow I am. Since I can get into triple-digit rings, you'll see me Captain Slowing all this stuff. Let me explain the special stages first. See, the special stages are divided into two sets. There's the 2D special stages, which is this one, and there's the 3D special stages. The 2D special stages are a maze you have to navigate in 2 dimensions. Here you see you got a 90-second time limit. When you break open a clock monitor, it refreshes back to 90 seconds. You can never have more than 90 seconds at a time. And the second type of special stages is the 3D special stages. What you do is that you ride on top of the tornado, and you try to collect 80 rings before you reach the end. Kind of like Sonic 2 special stages. And if you get the 80 rings, you're able to go for the emerald. At the end of all the special stages, you have to face off with a new character, Knack the Weasel or Fang the Sniper, however you know him as. New character introduced in this game. The first time you meet him, he'll try to fight you but when he presses the switch, it doesn't go as planned. They backfire. So the first one's a freebie. You just go in and grab it. On special stages 2 through 5, you actually have to fight Fang or Knack, however you know him as. You can see there's 100 rings in the 2D special stages, I think at least. There's 100 rings in each of them, each of the 2D ones at least, I think. So you get the emerald, you're teleported back with 0 rings, and the time limit resets to 0. So yeah, end of the act's just to the right, but you know what I'm gonna do, right? Time to backtrack for those rings. I'm gonna miss some of them intentionally because it'll be more efficient if I just, you know, come back later. See, I'll get those later. Come here. There's also a small sort of like, if you like to collect rings like I do, there is a small problem with that too. They forgot to take, even though the ring counter has been extended to fit 3 digits. You can only, at the end of the act, you can still only get a maximum of 9,900 points on rings. So you're basically capped at 99 rings still for the ring bonus. 99 rings and up gives you the maximum ring bonus, which is bullcrap. I earned all those rings fair and square. And you may notice that even though I got hit while under the influence of the speed shoes, I didn't lose all my rings. For some reason, the speed shoes in this game acts like a shield as well. While you're under the influence of the speed shoes, it's like a temporary shield, so you can just basically go. It still won't protect you from squashing, getting squished, or falling into the bottomless pit, so you still gotta be careful. So I just sort of zipped back here to the beginning of the act. So because you lose all your rings when you go to the special stage, I only do 1 special stage per zone. So you won't have to see me do both zones very slowly. Do 1 special stage per zone. Sponsor me, Pizza Hut. Zones are good, man. Fill you up too. For $5, what can you beat it? Sorry, I know, product placement. I'm not popular enough that nobody really cares. Oh well. I try to be neutral in my I try to say this, that, eat my this, drink my that, but, you know, sometimes I let it come out. So yeah, let's get those rings. There's still no shield monitors, so we're still playing Sonic 2, Sonic Chaos. There's still no shield monitors, which kind of sucks. The only defense you have is that you get a temporary shield when you get a speed boost item. You still got the 2 items from Sonic Chaos, the spring boot. You still got this item from Sonic Chaos. There's a couple of new items as well. There's an item in Tidal Plant and an item in Robotnik Winter, which we'll get to. And Tails gets its own exclusive item as well, called the Hyper Hella Tail or something. Super Hella Tail. It basically acts like Sonic Speed Shoes. I mean, Rocket Shoes from Sonic Chaos in this game. There is actually a Rocket Shoes item near the beginning of the act, but at the beginning of Act 2, I meant. I'm getting my acts mixed up. Ugh. See, I haven't really played Triple Trouble a lot, even though I only played the first 2 zones before this. Yeah, I don't really have as much experience as I should. Also, they also give you defense when you're on springs. If you tap the jump button when you jump off a spring, I fell again. You see it curl up into a ball for about a second. You know, in all the other Sonic games, you're defenseless when you jump off a spring, so you gotta try to avoid everything. In this game, they give you defense when you're jumping off a spring. If you press it at the right moment, you'll kill enemies that you come in contact with. So it's a good idea. Too bad it isn't really used in any of the other games. Nope, I fell again. I'm not supposed to fall. Okay. I'll stay up here. Get the rings. Oh, I got all the rings. So this is where the Chaos Emerald was, so I'm basically at the end of the act. I don't know if I got all the rings or not. I guess I'll find out. Ooh, there's something down here. Extra life. Hooray, like we need them. So this is the Captain Slow You Know, right? We're over 10 minutes in and not even though it's the first act. This is the Captain Slow You Know and love. Dang it. I want that ring box! Give me that ring box! Ugh. Ow, ow, ow. Knocking my head against the ceiling. Do. I will get that ring box, even though I can't get any more points. I still want it. For posterity, I guess. Or whatever word. I'm surprised I even knew what that word was. I think I cleaned up everything. It kind of sucks that the ring bonus is capped at 9,900. Now the end level panels, they're different. If you get, Flicky is nothing still. Rings, 10 rings. Here. I'll let it show up at least. You see it starts out Robotnik. If you get Sonic as Sonic, the Sonic panel, if you get it as Sonic, that's an extra life. At Tails, that's 10,000 points. The Tails panel has the opposite effect. Your Tails, that's an extra life, and your Sonic, that's 10,000 points. If you get Knuckles, that's a continue. And if you get a Chaos Emerald, you start the next act of 50 rings. So let's see what we get. Flicky. We got nothing. See, I gotta continue for getting the Chaos Emerald, but you see, the ring bonus is capped at 9,900, which sucks. So to not waste your time, I'm not going to get the Chaos Emerald in Act 2. 1 per zone. There's 6 zones, so I have 6 chances to get 5 emeralds. Odds are in my favor. There's the Rocket Seekers, Sonic's Rocket Seekers. Oh, but I got stuck. So you may notice that these acts are much bigger than the previous Sonic Game Gear games. You might remember that Sonic Chaos went by a bit fast. They're about 4 or 5 minutes each in zone. The only one I really got to Captain Slow was the final zone. And that one's even dangerous to do so in. So just stomp it on the trees. Sorry about that, my camera brightness, sorry. I'm flying blind. Now what's down here? Nothing. Figures. So let's go up here. Get more rings. No. Get away. Bad touch. I don't let you. Yeah, gotta keep a leap of faith. That's the bad thing about the Game Gear's smaller resolution. You gotta take leaps of faith from time to time. You know how the levels look, you know where to jump and stuff. Let's see. Down here. No, I don't want to go down there yet. I'm calculating. There, here's where I want to go. Break this box for hidden area of 10 rings. Let's go up this way. Backtracking, you gotta love it. If I play a game, you have to expect a good bit of backtracking. I tend to do that. You know, if you haven't figured that one out already. Oh, there's a guy there. That's where I was before. So I can go forward. Yeah, you're bugged. Bring up. Good. Oh, that's a smiley face. Hey, that's a smiley face. That's lovely. Let's go up this way. The highway. You gotta take the highway. So get up top, like most Sonic games, there's extra goodies on the tops of loops, so you want to get those. One more up there. Oh, I got stuck. Hate it when I get stuck. Honk. Ugh. So I missed. Well, I can't get back up there, so those rings up there will be lost. Oh well. Oh, and I got in here the first time. I usually screw that up. And maybe I can sort of trick my way. Nope. See, there's the emerald monitor, but you see, you can't really get there from here. Yeah. No, I can get up here. I lied. I lied to you. You can get up there. Just have to be tricky. There's no rings up here anyway. So I'm going to backtrack along this upper path. Again, gotta love my backtracking. So we're going to go down the low way and get these rings down here. If you fall down to the right, you can't get back up here. It's the only way to get these rings. Checkpoints. They reinstated the checkpoints. There. I guess that's good because considering the acts are pretty longer than the previous games. See, why are you here? You're here for no reason. There's something down here, right? Yep. Intuition. There. That's how you get to that other Chaos Emerald. That's how you get to the Chaos Emerald. I'm an unintentional genius. But yeah, I'm not going to break it. No breaky. Sorry, I got that ring box up here. 189 seems like a pretty odd number, though. It should be at least 200. Oh, well, let's finish the act. See, give me something good. Chaos Emerald. So I'm going to have 50 rings when I go for the Act 3 boss. That'll do me a whole lot of good. Yeah, 50k, extra continue. Yeah, 50,000, every 50,000 points still gives you continue instead of an extra life for some reason. Yep, I have 50 rings already. Starting to stack 50 rings, even though it's like the other Sonic games, you don't get any HUD for the boss. Although this one takes away the HUD entirely, not just for the boss. So I got 56 rings right now. The first boss is usually pretty easy. This one's 2 phases. It's a giant turtle. All you do is that you bop it, jump into it 4 times. Then that's the easy part. Now the second part is where you need to use the spring skill, where you curl up into a ball on a spring. So yeah, you need to know that skill right away. Actually use it right away. See, that's the part I hate. I curl up into a ball, yet I still get hit. You saw that. I curl up into a ball, yet I still got hit. Thinking frame rate. So this automatically moves you to the... When you beat the boss, it automatically moves you to the next zone. There's Knucklehead here. Knuckles is in this game, too. You couldn't tell by the intro. But we're done. Great Turquoise. So, yeah. I got 5,000 points for the boss. I held on to 1 ring. Not expecting a big ring bonus from the bosses. So, which save data do I go to here? Sonic 2. Okay. Captain Slow, I am. Yay. So I shall see you next time.